let's just go normal. Okay. Audio just went, which is a bit weird. 1958, beneath the Atlantic Ocean.
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy. More angels, Daddy. This way.
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
Okay. Years later, and the little green-eyed girl is now a troubled teen but with some superpowers.
Hello, can you hear me?
Ah, okay. to their spawn points. Sprint. 1 second. Customize controls. Down to customize keys. Okay. Do we have sprint? Quick save every level. Okay. Right, so okay, so there's no to check everything out. Okay, that would be kind of scary, or we could have some giant guy in a giant diving bell suit with a giant drill on the right hand.
Lesson 1, Mop Jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
You're talking to me in chat about if I'm here. Okay, 1 second. Let me just minimize this for a sec. Hello? Oh, Megadon?
Anything?
Ah, I can hear you now.
Ah, there you are. Where you been?
Nowhere, just playing the game. 1 second.
I honestly have no idea what you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, okay, bear with me 1 second.
It's okay. I just want to come say hi before I go and record some stuff, and then I'll come back.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
Quickly go record, come back, chill. Half an hour. Okay?
Yeah, cool. La, 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 la. Securis. Oh. Shiny things.
I need this. Do you hear me?
Hello, Laura. Spiky things. Okay. Warning, high voltage full room generator. Wow. You put something like that in the full room. How are you? Thrilled him to death. Ooh. 15, 40. $.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
Yeah. I get to loot. Ink dispenser. Ooh, shiny. Fuel. The other place we have in fuel. And it's a bit, hot up cola. Okay. Shiny things. I will take that, whatever that is. Great time to do it. Yep, definitely a druggie.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better. Daddy!
Okay, so right click to do that. Roger Dodger. Dollar, dollar, dollar. See that? Way to promote smoking. Maybe bad for your health, but it gives you extra powers. See, this is what smoking does to you. Feeling I'm going to use this on the door for the thingy lock to open. Just as a chance. What a guess.
7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads and 10 horns. 6...
Find this. The cause has no need of a
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
Good job, you. Well done. Let's go check out the ladies' bathroom.
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
So Rapture is a person now.
Take it all.
I will take it all, thank you very much.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
I don't want it!
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
I've lost my audience. I guess they didn't want to watch. Saying that, I'll put money on it, probably Bear or Uncle Uncle's probably streaming. La, da, 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 da. I know where I want to go, I am just checking around. Wow, that's a great bit of doctrine, you know, using one of those old style stethoscopes to listen to see the fact that he needs to slim down a bit. Well done to you.
Right. Oh Lord, so long.
His brain, Audrey.
Serpent!
Saved you.
Lovely mouse. Ah, how coincidental. What do we have here? Okay. Okay, that's not weird.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
I'm fine.
Okay, bandages and 2 rivets. Right, I'm getting all these bits, but what if I know how to use them? Let's see.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
who died, and I
Big
don't
Sister
know.
is always watching. Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis, and already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. She deems it necessary to chide me for working. The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Yes, Mr. Arrow, I will check. We'll go that way in a minute. And I'm just doubly making sure I didn't miss anything. See? I missed out on some things. Vitamins and mushrooms in a cigarette tray. Excuse-moi.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Get him. Okay, not that sort of fuel. Maps. No. Oh. Okay, so how do I use items? Unlocked. Daddy's home. Consuming alcohol restores small amount of health and reduces small amount of things. Okay, so consuming smoking and drinking balances it all out, apparently. Yeah, that kid. If you drink and smoke, it balances it out.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Like it?
I'll take 3 this time. You understand that? 3.
Saved it. Yeah. Hey, who saved it? So, out of the 2 people who are watching,
now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
you got the hack tool. Yay! Press left mouse button to fire at it. If that machine to convert them to your side. Ooh. Okay. Hack successful.
Fix your face, baby! Hey, where'd you go? Fuck the junk!
Well done, Bot. Well done.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Move Ryan and then move the self. Okay.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
Come on, robot.
you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger.
Yep.
But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born.
Wonderful.
I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Oh, shit!
Some shots and stuff. I didn't need to. Search corpses for loot. Oh shit. I just need to check everything.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
You made your way through.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Nothing's old.
Ouch! Come back here! Not again! Psycho case!
Bitch.
Exit! Stage left!
Bitch. Okay. Okay. Blue guys are hacking for a longer friendly alarm. Friendly alarm? What is that? So, okay.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
She doesn't have the glowy eyes. Okay, telekinesis. Bring up big stuff with your mind, throw it at your enemies. Know what else? Well, what else do you need to know?
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Okay. Press and hold to grab objects and release. Okay.
Topside now, highballing with all the can-can girls. And if anybody gets lipped, pal, he's got the bomb.
Nuts!
some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and, Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, illusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves.
guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you. I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Says you, bitch.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return! Quickly, head for the elevator.
I always got your stuff to look for.
It's on yourself. Come ahead. Get out. Why not? Get away!
most of it
My territory! Mine! Come on! I just want to call!
Where you going, baby?
Right? Let's go! Let the big lonely time and kick him! Run, you! God nothing!
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
You've got special ammo. Yay! I've got to press it. Special ammo has a bunch of effects and pick the right ammo for the right enemy.
Dr. Siu Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight, like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
How are you there, Miss Levy? Are you doing well?
Don't even have to look at the baby. She won't even know it's there. You made me hurt you.
Just, you know, chilling. I'd give this a game a bash because, you know,
here, in the ticket booth, press the button so we can speak face to face.
She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Oh, okay.
I can sort my phone out quickly.
Right, okay. Audio. Master volume. Let's turn that down to 5. Let's turn everything down to 5.
I always have this problem with them inside too. It's quite loud even when I turn it down.
Yeah.
So who's in your stream? Laura and Tiger Lily.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, and you, obviously.
Unless you've hidden people,
Yeah, maybe.
You never know. You never know.
Never know. One could be my nephew because apparently he's subscribed to me now.
Is your nephew Dylan?
No.
Okay. Well, he's in the chat as well.
Oh, okay.
I am quickly sorting out audio. I decided I'm going to break the normal little. Tomorrow's video is going to be on the mundane Matt stuff.
Mundane Matt stuff, what comes up?
He basically has been outed. He's proven that he has been flagging videos critical, which shows a decidedly ridiculously low level of integrity. Because he built his channel off the back of being false flagged by Zoe Quinn back in Gamergate. That is his claim to fame, in fact.
I was wondering if it was actually proven.
I think it was because there's a whole thing on it. But the proven thing with Monday Matt's flagging, he was on a kill stream, and he showed his report history. And after being told by Keemstar, Metica, Unsleeved Media, and Ralph to show it, and he screen shared it, and there was a lot of flagging in there, including Andy Wolski, Felia, and Tonka, and Cog. Cog's, there was one of them I kind of agreed with, was kind of, Cog's fault. When I spoke to Cog about it, I'm like, yeah, he's got you on that one. But the other flaggings, just they're just criticisms of him. And it's inconsistent because there's no flagging of Bearing, and Bearing's done 2 videos criticising him.
Well, I mean, when you look at content like, yours, Suits, Bearings, Cogs, it's a very thin line that you have to balance.
I try very hard to be very polite all the time if I can, unless it's sex offenders. Apparently me saying...
yeah, I mean...
Apparently me saying that younger men would have their testicles removed is bad. That's naughty. I shouldn't say that. Okay, I'm still saying
Well, I don't think people really want to hear my opinion on...
you want them put to
sex
death,
offenders and child sex offenders, but
you want them put to death?
No,
go on.
much worse than that. Much worse than that.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible human being, and I have some very strong opinions that I keep to myself.
Younger me would totally agree with you, but as I've gotten older, I want them to suffer for longer.
My two.
Oh, I promise you, they'll suffer for a very extended amount of time. I promise you, saline does wonderful things for keeping a human being alive.
I know what saline does. I did medicine.
You know what I mean? IV drip of saline keeps somebody alive. Oh yes, absolutely. But I mean, you do a very, very good job. I gotta say, compared to other YouTubers, you do a good job balancing that line.
It is quite difficult, I think.
Stu's not the best at it. Let's be honest.
I've known Suit long enough. He just doesn't bother. He doesn't.
No, he does not care.
I mean, I know that. I saw his little bitch-made video he did on Twitter on Monday on a really fat person. Wow, that was.
Did you like that? Yeah, I giggled at that.
I'm going to use that in my video.
Please do. That'll get a chuckle out of them.
Promise, I don't want to get flagged. I've even said in the video, please do not flag me. I am trying to be nice to you.
Hello, Stargazer.
Because I just don't. I don't want to be rude. But I've even made it quite clear at the beginning. I'm just saying the whole video is about integrity. That's it.
Well,
that's the whole point.
That's the thing. Some things just need said.
Yeah, and I think there've been far too many that are just mocked, and I think I can't do that anymore. I'm just not very comfortable with it. I'd rather if Soup does a video on it, it'd be very funny. I'm sure it will.
It gets repetitive and it gets old.
Yeah, I used to tell the statistician, he and I are really good mates, and I used to tell him he'll have to eventually stop trying to be funny, because it'll get harder for him to find ways to be funny, but also people will get bored of it. And I was right.
Yeah. I mean, you can just be honest and it can be funny.
Yeah. Well, that's how people think I end up being funny. It's accidentally funny, because I don't actually intend... Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't try to be funny, but I've said things that have ended up being funny unintentionally.
It was my fiance had no idea who you were.
Hello, fiance.
So, yeah, I sent him a couple videos of yours, and he was like, "I left my ass off," and I was like, "Did anything he say? Was any of it false?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Exactly."
You now just confuse me, because I don't understand your voice. It reminds me of someone I know called Prince Judah. She had this really masculine voice, and it confused me so much.
I'm a dude.
I knew it. I'm so confused.
I'm a faggot. Yes.
I'm okay with that.
So you're confused as well, then?
Discon's a faggot too. Don't worry about it. But not the same kind.
We're all fags at heart. It's okay.
Everyone.
We all have something. We all have something.
If you've seen, if you ever see if I ever do one day show the text messages of me and Irate Bear, fucking hell.
No, it was funny. Tiger Lily said that somebody got pissed at you for saying faggot, and I was like, "Fuck that." He can be like Suit and operate under my gay card. It's okay.
I got shouted at. I've also had really, really rude DMs from people angry at me because I used the word faggot in a video, not understanding what faggot meant, or what the fact actually is there are many different meanings for the word. It's not just...
I say faggot, I say fag, I say queer, I say fucking
my sister
fudge packer.
My sister said fag, and my niece was around, went to school and said fag, and she almost got expelled. And by the way, on the subject of fudge packer, when I was 21, I was helping a guy redo a CV, and for 26 years, he was a fudge packer. And I was, and he wondered why nobody would take him seriously when he was in interviews. And I'm like, I know why. This is not
you don't know why, but I do.
It's confectionery packaging specialist.
Yes. Yeah.
Unless you actually were a fudge packer and you really think that's an occupation.
No. Imagine that though.
No,
you actually got the job of being, your job is to pack fudge into stuff. That would be quality to take the piss.
It's just the fact the guy was in his early 60s. He did not get it. That's
amazing.
I felt guilty.
Please tell me you broke it down to him.
Oh, I explained it. I didn't hold back. I decided I wouldn't just explain it. I'd show him what fudge packing was.
Oh, God.
I went onto the computer. It wasn't my computer, so I didn't care. And I just pulled up some really good interracial gay porn.
Good shit, dude. Good shit.
It's quality stuff, yes.
Oh, yeah. It has to be of quality. It can't be that low-grade shit.
I always know where to find good porn.
No, it's the other... the fact that... Oh, shit. It's being shot at.
Are you dying on Bioshock yet?
I've nearly died a few times, yes. But
okay.
I've never played this game, so...
Have you decided you're going to go with the absolute good ending or absolute bad ending?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. The more sisters you kill, the more you'll get a bad ending.
Do the bad ending, it's better.
It really is.
It's also more of a challenge. The big sister.
Oh yes.
Oh, I'll
So if
just...
you want an actual challenge, do the bad ending.
Yeah.
I'm
but
just...
if you want to be a goody two shoes, then you do the good ending, and you don't kill any sister.
They're the little
I'm
girls,
gonna be
aren't
playing.
they?
But it is more interesting to watch on stream. You killing one of the sisters, like visually, it's beautiful.
That and it gives you a lot short game. It does. You get more Adam, but in the long run, it's more challenging.
I had the weirdest discussion with Renita-chan about Adam, and somehow because I was asking her about she has to wear this thing for church, and the subject of nipples came up, and I was like,
oh my God.
and I misread a message, and I was like, wait, you squirt Adam from your nipples? That would be amazing. That would be so cool. That'd be amazing. I think it was because she'd introduced me to a song by JT called Daddy's Home, based on Bioshock 2. And it's a fantastic rap. Actually, I don't listen to rap, but this one's quite good.
According to the Tiger Lily, Keebler elves are specialised in fudge packing. I don't know what Keebler elf is, but...
I don't know what... Keebler or Kebler?
Kebler. Kebler.
Yeah, because I've heard Keebler for a female as a wrestler, but it was K.I.
That's actually funny you say Keebler, because my mother-in-law calls me her Keebler elf.
Aww.
I hate it.
Aww. I'm going to change your nickname on the server.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know, the best thing is, I only recently found out that I could stop everyone else from being able to change their names back.
I will raise hell. I want to tell you now, Tiger Lily has asked me to behave. I will not behave.
I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors about you. Yes, on Suit Sarah, I believe.
I'm a dick.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard. Yeah, but Saki...
Suit tolerates me though, so it's okay.
Wow, if Suit tolerates you, then you must be bad.
On the server, Saki the Real, he was asking for a new nickname, Saki and he left blank. So I changed his name to Saki the Impotent, and then permanently locked it so he couldn't change it back. Saki, he fucked with something so he could change it back.
You should have named him to... Oh my God. Tiger Lily, what are you doing? Should have named it to Saki the Crusty Sock.
I felt Impotent was the one that would really trigger him. I could have called him Saki the Manic Drunk, but
that would work.
Didn't want to piss him off or anything.
Hey, he's quit drinking now.
He's so funny when he's pissed, though.
Die.
Yeah, he always used to turn up and it would be like it's like we've already had like halfway through a conversation, but he's only just turned up, and it's like, okay.
Right, audio. Right, I forgot to render the audio from that I've been recording all evening. Hopefully, there aren't too many. I won't have to mess around too many fuck ups with this because I'm still doing oak covering for that Jehovah's Witness guy tomorrow, and I'm tired. I just want the money now, okay?
I'm tired too, and I gotta be at work in 2 hours.
7 hours for me, but 6 AM starts are quite irritating.
I work third shifts, 14 and 16-hour shifts.
See, I'm self-employed. I work really early hours and then late in the evening for a couple of hours. So during the day I'm free, which is when I do the editing. I record at night because it's the only time of day when I have peace and quiet to record. That's why I can't do more. And I don't really want to either because honestly, I can't be fucked. Too lazy.
That's why I don't stream in the day, because generally I know...
I do home health care. For the mentally and physically disabled. Yeah.
You need to tell Discna how you got that, because he is just disability.
What's this? I was not even with any part of this.
Trust me, no matter what they do, no matter what's wrong with them, they are not worse than my clients. I promise you.
Right, wait, your clients? Yeah, okay, because I wasn't listening, and now you're saying clients. All I'm thinking is, sort of like...
I thought when I have a client, the first thing I think is care work. Because my sister's working, or I have worked in care for a long time.
That's what I do. Is I work.
Oh, you're a care worker.
My sister, one of them worked with old people for about 15 years, and the other one.
I don't work with old people.
The other one works with mentally challenged people.
Yeah, I work with people my age that are twice my size, twice my strength.
I went into a care home once, wanted to meet my sister, and one of the younger people that's mentally challenged jumped and went to take a swing at her, and she didn't see it. So I'd never moved this fast. I just grabbed him, and I didn't realize he was mentally challenged. I almost put him through a wall. I thought, oh, he's so lucky you have issues. You're so lucky.
Yeah.
In that
do you know how many times in a shift it crosses my head to just lay one of my fucking clients out? When I get a table flipped towards me or something. Oh.
When I see, like in the old people's home, when I see them do it, I just laugh at them because they curse and start getting aggressive towards the carers. But it never occurs to me they're really fragile carers. So if they do it like one of them's thrown his cup of tea at me, and I've just chuckled because it's pathetic. But I can imagine hitting someone else much smaller and it just, I don't know, breaking their arm or something.
Well, I mean, I'm 5'8" and I weigh 90 pounds.
Oh, you are
but I am tiny. Yeah.
You're an inch taller than me, but you're like,
yeah,
about a third of my
weight.
But
I'm like,
yeah, I was about to say, hang on a second. You're about nearly get close to a foot shorter than me.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
you're an equal.
And I'd probably weigh about two and a bit more than you.
Yeah, but I mean, I did martial arts for 3 years.
Yeah, but
so I mean, I've maintained. I've maintained almost all of the muscle, but I'm almost nothing in body fat.
Oh, see, I know people who have that issue. They can't. Either the metabolism is too high, or they cannot like retain body fat at all.
6 times a day. I eat 3,000 calories a day, and it takes me 3,500 to 4,000 to actually gain weight.
See, that's actually something I've talked about with bigger people, because to maintain their weight, they have to eat so much to maintain the weight. So when they continue to put on weight, they've had to actually go to the effort to eat more. I've tried this. I tried to eat more than 2,000 calories. I've tried. I just can't do it. It's just too much.
I just eat incredibly calorie-dense things and supplement with ration bars.
Yeah, I can handle it with like flapjacks or something, because they're pretty good for it. Flapjacks are fucking amazing, but
carb heavy.
Yeah, I just can't be bothered though.
I have to, because if I go more than like 6 months without having a period of heavy calorie intake, I will get into unhealthy levels of weight loss.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm glad you actually you managed to actually go through that whole line then without stopping, because I was gonna interrupt you. just saying, because you mentioned about it's been months since you like had a period.
Yeah. I heard that as well, and I was thought I'm waiting. I'll just wait, let that play out.
Yeah, I'll just wait. It's like take that breath, but no.
Do you know how I was on the when you mentioned you said the word period during your sentence about going long periods or something.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, something that happens to morbidly obese women who can't properly anyway because their body's fucked.
Well then. Nope.
I think you're probably better off being less than 360 pounds.
Yeah, the highest I've ever gotten is 120, and that was when I was the most fit.
120 pounds.
I think that's true. Just don't you crap that on a Sunday?
No.
Well, no, not crappy.
That's when I was in martial arts and I was eating high protein because I was on a fighting team and had to have the weight.
I think my highest weight, because I played a lot of American football in uni, I think my highest was 250. But that was really like bulky muscle, very handy. I couldn't half the time I couldn't even be bothered to put the armor on. I just saw no point. I may as well just played rugby at that point.
Yeah.
But I was too lazy to switch. But I don't weigh anywhere near that now. Fucking hell. I can't carry it. It's too much.
The funny thing was, if I'd lost too much weight, I wouldn't have been able to compete because my age group would have been too low for my height and weight.
Oh, really?
It would have been illegal for me to compete against the people that I would have had to compete against with.
Oh,
dear. It would have put me at the high end of the children's division. Which is fucking hilarious, because up until I was like 14, 15 at a shop in the kids section, I couldn't start buying adult men.
Don't even get me started on that. Honestly,
yeah.
I was very late as well, and I was so fucking short, and it pissed me off because I cycled everywhere, so I had quite big legs. I had to wear adult trousers, but they had to be pinned up so high because they were the only ones that could go around my quads. I was like, this is just so embarrassing. I'm wearing trousers that look like they're being held up by braces.
Then your shirt, like, the right size.
Yeah. No, it's just embarrassing. We're not doing it. It's just... It's worse. It was worse for me because I had really big feet as well. So I looked like a fucking clown.
My feet have always been in proportion to me. I was lucky on that. However, my ears were always very large. And I got made fun of for that.
Yeah, I know some girls that had that. They ended up having the surgery to have them pinned. And I thought that was a stupid... They looked like bats afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, you're so self-conscious that you do that. Who gives a damn? They're just ears. They serve a bloody purpose.
Tonight's gonna suck.
Sorry?
I said tonight's gonna suck.
Why is it gonna suck?
Because I haven't slept in 20 hours and I have a 12-hour shift I'm going into. Woo, yay, 12 hours.
It's gonna be painful.
Yeah. Can't sleep either, as you well know.
I hate sleep.
Sleep takes up time.
Oh, Tiger Lily wears 9.5 in women's. That is
wears 7.
9.5 for a woman is way above average.
Yeah,
7's the average.
Yeah, exactly. Like in most shoe shops here, because I used to work in shoe shops, it was size 8 at most for women. To get size 9.5, yeah, no, you're a freak. I met a girl who was, I think I was 16, and she came in as a customer. And her daughter was only 12, but she was already 6'2". And she was really embarrassed about being that tall. And I was trying to be nice to her, and they're like, "Oh, you're just bullying her." No, I'm trying to tell her there's nothing wrong with being that tall. I'm not trying to trigger her. I swear, fam.
Oh my god.
So tall.
People are fucking stupid.
Tiger Lily has freakish feet.
It's okay to have big feet.
Mine's bigger though, it's fine.
Yeah, mine too.
I think your feet are slightly bigger than my dad's though, Tiger Lily, so it's quite concerning.
Yeah, it's weird because I think my dad's and both my brothers have got smaller feet, so is my sister.
Ooh, you got jumped there.
And yet I've got size 11. Which is kind of weird.
I wear size 10.5.
Really? That's not bad.
Yeah.
Quite big for your height though. That's interesting.
Oh, I feel I'm an inch short. Hello, Joe. I'm an inch shorter, yet my feet are size 11.
Ferret, Joe, Ferret.
Oh. Yes, hello.
Oh. You're Tiger Lily's friend. Right. Hello, I am Discard. I'm the one that she collared you to do something to do with my avatar. Apparently. Thank you very much.
The main thing you need to know, Joe, is that Ferret's a faggot.
Ferret is a faggot. Ferret's a flaming faggot.
That's all you need to know.
The best kind, then.
Yeah.
Ferret likes the dick in the ass.
Giga.
Oh wait, I have to behave here. damn it.
No.
I don't ever recall. I don't see any rules on this server. Does anyone know about these? Because I don't.
Tiger Lily. Ask Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily keeps track of this shit.
She's in charge of this shit. This server. Fuck.
I was gonna say, if
she's in charge of me.
If we all have to behave, we're all screwed.
Yeah.
I have no. Y'all don't have to behave. I have to behave.
If I had to behave, I'd have to delete last night's stream where I kept abusing Dally.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I called him a kill Jew.
No, you guys are good. You guys do whatever you want. I'm just not allowed.
Is that
not allowed to ferret
just
out?
Like permission to pick on Dally every time we stream Vermintide? Then.
Yep. Go ahead. You do whatever you want to do.
Basically, Dally's just so you know, he's a kill slut. He takes all the kills. He comes in and takes your kills from you. He's a kill Jew. He hoards all the kills. And he hides the kills in the moon.
The thing is, I'm meant to be the tank, and by the time I get there, he's killed everything.
The Alpha's too fast. That was really, and it's not because I'm too short, because you were way behind as well.
I get yelled at when I play Diablo with my friends because I play Demon Hunter and kill everything that moves.
Diablo's such a good game.
I get bitched at so much. They're like, "What the fuck? I'm the tank. Why are you running out in front killing everything? It's not my fault. You move like a fucking slug."
And Dally is probably
vaulting in front to get the kills.
Dally's probably double the level that we
are
as well.
that's where the problem arises, because we can't increase the difficulty because he's doing all the killing, but now the difficulty's gotten increased. He's now average, but we know better because we haven't had a chance to learn to be better.
So
what game is it?
Vermintide 2.
Oh.
It's good. It's good fun. It's just
having that blind person play with you really helps.
Yeah, it helps that she's blind and a tank. The only redeeming feature is it's a massive fucking sword. Although I still marvel at the fact that you're swinging it at the ground behind me. It's like when you find someone with a first-person shooter for the first time and they're just firing in circles up at the air.
Well, I can't see properly. At least I do get some kills.
I'm sure the bullets will hit something when they come back down.
Oh my god.
Hey, I have fun. That's what matters.
Anybody here have golf with your friends?
Yes, I do. I play with it with a friend, oddly enough.
Holy shit, want to play with me and Rob? And Tiger Lily, because I was going to buy a copy for Tiger Lily to play with us.
Yeah, I'll gladly have a go, yeah. I'm down.
Alright, cool. We will be doing that here in the future when me or Rob have a day off.
Yeah, I have it installed as well, so I'm good.
Alright, cool. We wanted to have at least 4 people. Say hi to Rob.
That's fine. I'm down regardless.
Say hi, Rob.
Hey, how's it going?
Is this the fiance?
Yes, this is my fudge packer. He packs my fudge packer.
Hello, fudge packer. Hi, fudge packer.
Hi, how's it going? I see you met the twink.
I am not a twink, thank you.
You're a twink!
I am not a twink.
He is a twink, don't let him lie to you.
I do not have a lisp and I do not have an attitude. I'm not a twink. Fuck you.
He's
I just need
flaming gay.
Yeah, so I'll just ensure this is permanently enshrined.
Fuck off. I swear to God, if you change my name, I'm going to misbehave. I'm going to tell Tiger.
I haven't changed the name. I've not changed it.
What? Rob says it's nice saying hi to you.
What?
I don't know what he's talking about. He's being queer. Don't listen to him. I swear to God, I'm gonna go look right now. My name's changed. Oh my fucking God, Tiger Lily.
Are you playing Game Dev Tycoon? I've got that game.
Yes, that's what Rob's playing right now.
Such a good game as well. I think I managed to get one super viral game, and I was so proud of myself. But then I realized when I looked at the achievement list, I was like, "Yeah, I'm never gonna get that big. Fuck off."
Now that big daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old
You've asked for it. You've done this to yourself. You can ask Vomit Sausage and Tiger Lily both. They know.
It's cool.
It's about to get fun on your server.
It's cool. Just now streaming anyway. To make things interesting.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Say whatever the hell you want there.
No, it's not what I'm gonna say. It's what I'm gonna do. And seriously though, if I get to be too much, just tell me to shut the fuck up. It's fine. That's what Suit does. If I get to be too rowdy, he just tells me to chill out.
Perhaps I should say this because no one else has it. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, so.
I'm not going to push.
Oh, you have a porn section, don't you?
I did it for Magnus because I was sick. He kept on badgering me about. Like, well, it's there for you, Magnus. Can you please not post it anywhere else, please?
There we go. All right, let me get the granny porn out.
Oh, that would make Magnus so happy.
Do you want me to add him? I can add him if you want me to.
Oh, please do.
All right, I got some shit for him. Don't worry. Oh, I got some suit exposed photos too.
I don't on a fat man. He's tagged me on that tab so many times. I just don't look.
Don't look. Don't look for a few days.
I know for a fact there are 3 people that use that, and all 3 of them have issues. Okay.
Well, they're about to have even more issues because I'm about to fuck them up mentally for life. Oh, that one's good. The one
Joe,
that
if you're bored, why don't you go and split your screen and see how bad it is?
I think I'm alright at the moment. I mean,
why not?
Fair,
somebody in this chat, go poke your head in and see how bad it is, please and thank you.
I mean, to be fair, some of the stuff Magnus posts is fairly tasteful in comparison.
Yeah, Magnus, I don't know, I know he has, like, a hard drive just to porn. I know he does, because he's weird. Okay.
There you go, I added him and everything. And Tiger Lily's in there posting the puke emoji, because it's that bad.
You should tag her and all of them.
Who else do you want me to tag? I'll tag Suit. I don't give 2 fucks. Watch me.
Is Suit on this server still? I don't think he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
He is. So I didn't realise. I just don't see him. Why don't I see him?
He's under Moist Yourself.
Oh, Moist Yourself. That's why I keep scrolling past him.
Let me see here. Yeah. Moist.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Who else? Cog, maybe?
Okay, so he's a dick. He keeps, every so often he just DM me some morbidly obese porn stuff. I'm like, I want to be sick when I see it.
Oh, you should have seen what he sent me when I sent him $1 on PayPal and told him to send me them sweet feet pics.
Oh,
Don't
God.
do that. That's a bad idea. What do you think, Cog?
No, Cog doesn't. Let's not do it to Cog.
Okay.
He's too busy dealing with all the flagging stuff that's been going on. He needs to calm down a bit.
Okay, who else is on here that we can do this to? Ichabod, I know him from another server.
Oh, Ichabod, yeah, fuck with him, I don't care.
Who else?
How about just everyone that isn't us?
Yeah, just do at everyone except...
Not Cog and not us. That works, okay.
Oh,
Let's see, who else?
Frozen
I'm aiming for people I know. Vomit sauce. Yep, there we go. Ta-da!
Not Doodles, because she's a bit delicate. So not her.
No, I did Suit, Ichabod, and Vomit Sausage.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. They're fair game. They know I don't give a shit.
There you go. Let's see. That's step 1 of me being a dickhead. What else can I do?
So, is this start of the porn wars now?
Oh,
no, I'm not convinced this is... Why are there 2 pictures of... Why is there a stamp on that? Wow. Wow. What? The first image you put of Suit Yourself with his head on a stamp, on a granny, and 2 sets of stamps. It's just...
Yeah, I didn't do that one. That was one that was sent to me.
I just... Oh no, don't... Oh, fucking irate there. Oh my god, you're so pissed off with me.
I know him too. That's fine.
Oh yeah. The homoerotic DMs I've got from him, yeah, you know what? Do it.
I'm a dickhead.
I'm fine with
it. But I do approve of what Tiger Lily's just posted.
What did she post?
As do I. It's okay. So do I.
What did she post?
Fuck, I should have done squiggles too.
I'll have to go and look at it in a second. Let's look now. Oh, laughter. Right. Yeah. Yeah, Saki, I don't remember much because I'm useless with names, and also I don't think I changed Suit's name to Moist Yourself. I think he did that.
He did because that's his font that he uses.
Exactly, and I don't know what that font is. No, you know, it definitely wasn't me. I'm far too lazy to do that. I've changed nicknames of some people. I changed Discar to Autism. I literally just changed him to that. I think he changed it to autism and then discard in brackets.
No, you actually changed that because.
Was that me?
Yep. Because you changed it to autism, and I think you actually forgot whose name it was. So you just
that sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait like 12 hours to give the people I tag time to scroll up and experience that, and then I'm gonna start filling it with gay porn. So.
Well, that's the only kind of porn we really want in there.
Yeah. Because I'm a dick.
I find it fascinating that Saki remembers when I changed names, because I don't, but he was drinking back then. Yeah, he remembers this. It's quite disturbing to me. Maybe I should start drinking.
Right, you know how you said about killing these little sisters?
Mm-hmm.
I've got one standing in front of me that's collected this Adam stuff from the corpse, and it's standing there waiting for me to pick it up. Do I shoot it? Or do I get
pick it up and pick.
Yeah, pick it up.
Oh. Sorry, when you said about
pick it up.
Now you know the stakes.
Oh, you'll get the option to kill or save.
Costs a bit more Adam yet.
And trust me, it'll last.
Yeah. Cool. So until then.
Don't you worry. I will make the right decision.
Oh, I hope you do. I'd be very disappointed if you didn't gut the living shit out of her.
What would... Yeah. How what? You think I would be such a lowly person to do?
Yes.
You want the best possible ending and the most entertaining outcome for this stream.
Yeah. And we want the good ending.
No, we want... Yeah, the good ending is the bad ending.
Yeah.
So you've got to kill her. That's more entertaining.
Right, okay. Ah, feck it.
Honestly...
Because we don't need a letdown like the forest again, please.
Yeah, and we know there are two different, very specific endings, and to get the best ending, you got to murder them. You got to brutally murder them.
Is it all of them or most of them?
I think it's all of them to get the worst possible ending.
Yeah.
I think it is. If I remember correctly, because you have to save every single one of them to get the best possible good ending.
Yeah.
Where he, yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for this.
Yeah, don't spoil it. But, yeah.
Why not?
Ah, don't worry, you can't.
I'm too tired to be that much of a dick.
I'm too lazy.
I'm too tired. I want sleep, but I can't. Fucking insomnia. Oh, this isn't even the worst of it. I was up for over 30 hours one time after working 2 shifts back to back. I was on Suit Server and Trez and someone else were yelling at me to go the fuck to sleep. I was like, I can't. I physically can't. I lay in bed and nothing.
Oh, I had that when I used to work nights because I just couldn't sleep during the day.
Same. Yeah.
That's what's wrong with me right now.
Nights killed me. And it ruined my eyes as well. From I can't tolerate the sun now. But I've been insomniac for decades. I found that my cure were pills. There you go, problem solved.
My cure was becoming horrendously anemic.
You lucky person.
I know. I get all the fun things go wrong with me.
Right. So exciting.
That's why I practically mainline energy drinks at the moment.
I had to actually stop drinking them because I developed a bit of a sensitivity. I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll just stop. Whenever someone else drinks them near me, I'll smell them. It's the same thing, right?
You fucking addict. No, man, I just want to smell it.
They just got the can of Monster. They're just going to open the can of Monster, and I've quick gone.
I found a new one to try actually today. It's like
coffee ones.
Oh no, they were horrible.
Yeah, I know they are. I had one of those years ago.
No, is
it the mango one?
Yes, it's the mango one.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. My brother, I stopped drinking them when they introduced them here, and I was really annoyed because I fucking love mango.
I do. It's the first time I've seen it around here. I was like, I need to get that to try.
It pisses me off so much because I really like mango, but I've sworn off them, so I can't do it.
I very much enjoyed how you have essentially labeled me the server faggot. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Next time someone yells at you for saying faggot, be like, nah!
It's okay, I can say
There's somebody on my server who's gay.
Frozen Binary gave me
can't be
to
homophobic.
say tranny because she's a tranny and I'm allowed to do that, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Meow.
you can say faggot now, it's okay.
You
If
gonna
anybody
meow?
says anything, just send them to me.
Okay, the cat's here, but she's not meowing.
Hello, cat. You're evil. And
Meows
you've
all
come to
the
this
time.
planet. You've
She
come to
always
this
comes
planet
in,
to take over the world.
comes in, meows, gets all over in my face, and does my head in.
It makes everybody else go, oh, what's he doing?
You're not seeing what I see, though. I'm seeing a cat that's like, when you sleep, I'm sticking one of my claws in your ear.
I don't like cats.
This
Me and
is
cats
the
don't go off.
same cat at 4 a.m. I'm fast asleep. I told you this. She stuck one of her claws inside my nose, and it hurts so much.
How do you think Ferret feels with his boyfriend? You know,
he's not sticking his dick up his nose.
Actually, he's tried that as a
There we go.
joke. And I about punched him in the balls.
See?
Meow.
Don't ask why his dick was that close to my nose. You don't want to know.
I'm pretty sure I've worked it out.
Oh, you've worked it out, trust me. We're just not going to talk about it.
Well, the reason it probably be next thing you know is because more than likely you'll, you know, sucking him off maybe.
You don't listen well, do you?
No. I don't really.
You know what fixes that, right?
Nasal sex.
A good smack to the back of the head fixes that.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to know what you get up to with your boyfriend, thank you.
Sure you do. Everyone wants to know what the faggot does. That's why everybody's so fucking interested and wants to talk about it. Motherfucker, find somebody else's fucking problems to bitch
The
about.
stream wants to chat now.
What?
I just think if we're going to talk about sex, we should move it onto a porn site. Disc and ours on Pornhub, everyone.
Fine. Who cares?
Plays Bioshock where we talk about gay sex.
I mean, the SJWs are doing it, so.
There's a fantastic. There was a great. It was a meme of where Jordan Peterson owns someone. It was like something like hot Canadian stud, and then some kind of fucking reference to blondes with people he pwned on TV, and it was actually a full interview he did on Channel 4 on Pornhub.
Oh fuck!
Don't climb on my laptop, kids. Meow. Meow. No, you're really not going to meow. That's weird. Can you hear a purring?
No.
Not really, no.
Okay, never mind. Go away, cat. Darcy Sanchez. You don't get fantastic. No, my fingers aren't the teeth either.
Dogs are better.
Yeah. Cats are a nuisance, especially when I try to sleep. They always seem to think, yes, what you really want is for me to now lay down, especially on where you breathe.
Yeah, let me suffocate you. I told you cats are evil beings sent to Earth to take it over, man. They're trying to kill us off. Let me get a tinfoil hat.
Oh, I've already got mine. I decided just to wrap my Judge Dredd helmet in it. I figured that would keep me safe from all the electrical waves.
I left mine inside. I'm exposing myself right now. I figured in small doses it should make me immune.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yeah. Yep. That's the plan.
Meow.
Ichabod's on that channel.
Oh,
what?
is he?
Scroll up, bud. How far till you puke?
Shit. He's in a thing called Magnus's Library of Smut. He knows who Magnus is.
No better.
Yeah, she did write till you puke. Oh, I love it. Oh dear.
I'll start behaving again when you change my name back.
Oh, that's never happening.
That requires effort.
Yeah, I'm too lazy. I'm going to
Good
bed
to
in a minute.
know. It required some effort to change it in the first place, but you know, that didn't bug you.
Very true, but I was okay then. Because it meant
okay.
And I'm okay with that.
We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. All will work out in the end. Oh, he's typing, and it's taking a while. This will be
He's probably
fantastic.
going to say, I'm going to really struggle to masturbate to this later.
I had no problem. I don't know what his problem will be.
I got him down as a sandwich wench. Yeah, I do. He's a sandwich wench.
Look, it's funny.
Ooh. Not doing too bad.
I might have also. I think I also. Die, ant. I'm a god amongst insects. You will know so. I think I might have upset someone in general.
Was it Hal?
Yep.
Oh, don't worry about Hal. He's fine. He's just a very depressing guy.
You asked how he'd been, and he said moistly working you, and I said, you think you're moist now? Come on over here, I'll fix you up.
He comes across as somewhat asexual half the time. It's very funny.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
He's alright.
I'm still gonna have my fun. Oh, Ichabod. I see elderly women suit photoshopped on fat guys. Very normal porn. Ah, damn, it didn't get him.
You have to try harder.
I'm sad now.
Clearly.
Try harder. I'm gonna go get some of the shit that vomit sauce posted.
Hold on, I'll just go and get the right stuff. Oh dear.
Oh,
Can you update your closet to me, please? Excuse me. And no, Tiger Lily, this is not Judge Kitty. This is back pain in the back. This cat's idea of justice isn't to put you in the ISO cubes. It is to stick claws in you in such a way that even she cannot remove them.
That's fantastic.
So fucking irritating.
What have you got for me, vomit sausage?
Ah, my nose! Don't do that.
Fucking grody, dude. Oh, that makes me hurt. Oh, suit, Jesus. That one works.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've created a monster.
Once I did send Warski some trap sock puppet photos. He did not like that for some reason. I wonder why, Socky. I think that sounds fantastic, actually. I still maintain one of the funniest jokes I'd ever heard was that batter my prostate thing. The guy who was into Xiaomi. That was just... Oh, that was quality. And he actually...
Ichabod's no fun.
Sorry?
Ichabod's no fun.
Clearly his standards are very, very low.
Apparently. Usually people freak out when I drop the grainy porn.
It is an acquired taste.
It's kind of, you know, each to their own, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's shock value for most people, which works for me. Right. I'm fine with that. What'd you do?
Oh no, I just watched the dick crushing.
That's what Suit put in his 18+ one day. Funny enough, I told him, you know, that my fiance was in the server, so he decided to make a point of showing off and being like, I know this is what you and him are into. To which Rob responded with, "Alright, so we can do this together," and Suit says, "Only if we're piggybacking each other." And I nope the fuck out.
But that looks so painful.
That's not even the worst of it. Let me go find something Vomit Sausage post.
I'm assuming the testicle ruptures.
I would assume so.
Okay, should I be,
No, you don't ever want to go into Magnus' Library of Smut, okay?
Don't
Jesus
do it.
Christ.
I mean, to be fair, some people do have some really odd fetishes.
That's a fetish that you need a recovery time from.
No, but it is a thing.
Here's one. Here's one Vomit post. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just stunned.
Oh, here it is. Thanks, Suit, for reposting it.
Megon, while you're reading, how often do you check emails?
Not often.
I get emails. I do get some, but a lot of them do go to spam now because they're from networks that want me to sign up to them or sign my channel over to them, or sponsorship deals that people keep saying, "Oh, we'd like you to promote this, and we'll pay you. Give us a fee." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not. Because I can't."
There you go, dude. There's something for you.
Oh well, just before I go to bed, this is exactly what I want to see.
Oh, quick
no,
question
it's
there,
not.
Meg. Wow.
Oh my god! What is that coming out of it?
Shock right. Yay!
Hang on, is that his bell end or his balls?
That's his balls.
What is that coming out?
The spray.
Testicles.
Not the not. Ooh.
There's needles, and when he pulls the second one out, that's cum, dude, and a mix of cum and blood, I'd imagine, and lubricant.
It's the fact
No,
he was getting,
no,
I just noticed. You know what I just noticed?
What?
I just noticed that his dick got harder as he pulls him out.
I don't think it's so much. Oh nope, you're right. It is harder. Okay. Good shit. I thought it just like. I
thought it adjusted it. Yes.
Yeah. No, not so much that, but like a quiver almost. No, it gets harder. Okay, that's okay. That's a thing. Oh, god damn my life. What else do we have here?
Better.
I mean, because it's also like the sort of extreme body modification end of it, where people like split their penises and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've seen people do. There was a guy who did it with his face, didn't he? Like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
It was guy did it with his tongue right down the middle, and
yep.
I think the cat guy killed himself, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
That was tragic, but I guess he wasn't what he wanted to be.
But yeah, I made Ed watch a body modification documentary a while ago, and there was a guy on there that had it done. Yeah, he left the room.
Yeah, I can understand why.
It amused me, though.
Magnus has turned up. Oh dear. Shit, I'm leaving that. With that, I'm going to go to bed. I'll speak to you all later.
Sister to a event and
oh, but there's one more in there for you.
Oh, there's one more in there for me, is there?
Yeah, I just dropped one more for you.
Wait, where's his penis?
In between the plexiglass.
There's 2 pieces of plexiglass?
Yes, that is 2 pieces of plexiglass.
Oh dear.
Ooh. Okay,
Good night.
What's he going to do? Put that in a fucking sandwich?
I'm at the option of rescue or harvest.
Harvest.
Yeah, harvest.
Yeah.
That little bitch.
Harvest. I want to stay and watch it, and then I'll go.
Oh, he's live, isn't he?
Yeah, he's live. Yeah. It's a game stream. It's a game stream. It's one with the game.
Oh, that's absolutely fucking fantastic. Hello, everyone. Enjoy this content.
Really?
Make sure to like that.
That was it?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
That's all it was. You have more than enough Adam now. Head to the Hall of the Future.
I need to go now. I've misbehaved enough.
That was shit.
That is not the version I remember.
This is the remastered version.
I remember something different, but it might be something I've just gone nuts. Maybe I don't know.
No, somebody didn't Renita-chan say about the gutting them or something?
I'm sure it used to be a lot more violent.
It was. I swear it was.
Yeah, like I say, this is the remastered.
And I remember this quite well.
I can actually, yeah, I've got the normal, like the original version of them too. Die, you bastards. Die! Okay, so they're giving me bullets for this thing.
Right, yes, going to bed. I'll speak to you all later.
Okie
Catch you later.
See you later. Can't believe I'm missing things. How am I not? My looting senses is way off.
That's unlike you.
I know.
I must say, it is still a very pretty looking game.
Yeah, to be fair, it's actually quite, the weird thing is though, you can't actually choose graphical settings.
Oh, really?
Hmm. Which is, yeah, that's kind of power to the people. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I've got that game. Socky, I've got Borderlands 1 and 2. I don't have the other ones though. Upgrade. What do I? Okay, the drill fuel. No. Drill. No. I can't be asked by the drill. I seem to be using the rivet gun the most, so I'm going to upgrade that thing. The hell was that noise then? It sounded like a...
That's probably me walking.
Oh! Hello, Magnus.
Ah, good evening.
Well, hello. Well, it's more afternoonish here. Hello.
Apparently you have some interesting things in your channel.
I noticed some asswipe decided to turn my library of smut into r/space dicks for some.
Kind of unfortunate, but
well, you'll just have to post loads of your stuff, so it just gets scrolled up.
Yeah, you just got to.
Everyone forgets about it.
Just find lots more naked ladies.
Well, this is why we can't have nice things. I mean, I've been working on some more of my nudie waifu wallpapers. I'm somewhere in the 600 to 700 at this point. I just haven't posted it.
600 to 700, and yet you've put such meager amounts of stuff on in your. That you should be able to break Discord. Is this the Discord channel at least? With all that stuff.
Well, yeah, but see, when I get bored, I make the wallpapers, but I forget to post shit in here constantly. It's like, yeah, I need to post these at some point because I forget. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Don't do that.
It's hot out. Hot makes me tired.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not been hot these last couple of days. Well, it's been still of a decent temperature, but not like 30 degrees.
It's been about 3 digits over here, which
yeah, but you work in you work in the weird stuff, Fahrenheit, don't you?
Well, I just happen to know the neighborhood of where you guys would call it. It's been close to the 40s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a bit warm.
Anything over about 95 is just too hot.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation.
Well, the problem is, if you live where I'm from, 95 and humid's far worse than
Any high temperature plus humidity is a killer.
I spoke to a young man.
Just imagine the humidity level being to the point where you could walk out your front door and swim to your car.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that here when it was like really warm. I took the dog out. Well, I was going to, and then it decided it was too hot because the humidity was like 93%. I'm like, that's not fun.
No, it's definitely. So what are we streaming? What am I missing?
Oh, Bioshock 2 Remastered. Because, yeah, I completed the forest, which was a complete utter fucking letdown. And, Ark Survival, just likes to crash now and again, so that sort of threw that out the window for streaming.
Well, the stream I'm watching is kind of pretty, but it sucks.
What, mine?
No, the stream I'm watching out my windshield. It's called Montana. It's pretty, but it kind of sucks.
But yeah, I'm trying to save up for Monster Hunter World. Because I'm kind of a little bit of the old brassic-ish sort of area.
That reminds me, Disconnard. Did you see the tweet? I think I posted it in shitposter.
I don't know. Maybe.
You'd probably have to scroll up. It was the one where I congratulated Walmart for making me have to do a double take in the DVD section.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I was like, okay, then let's have a proper look at this, because you won't put that without a reason. And I noticed you saw the bloody Deadpool. That's awesome.
Yeah, Deadpool 2's coming out, so they decided to change all the box covers to... They named the movie that it is, but each and every one of them has Deadpool on there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's Deadpool.
Edward... The one that caught my attention, the one that made me actually do the double take, was Edward Scissorhands, where it's Deadpool standing there with 2 pairs of scissors.
Oh, I didn't see that close. I just saw, I saw the Deadpool 2 thing, and I was like, okay, so I looked a bit closer, and obviously.
Well, the good, the bad, and the ugly is Deadpool and the Clint Eastwood cowboy hat, and the poncho, and all that good shit.
Yeah.
It's actually quite amusing.
Yeah,
but
it was actually,
like
seeing that, I was like...
Right at first, I looked, and I see the title, Edward Scissorhands. I'm doing grocery shopping and buying things that I need, because I do that on payday. And it just struck a strange chord. You see, you glance at something, you see it, and then you look back the other way, and your brain stops and goes, wait a minute, what the fuck did I just look at?
Yeah. I can imagine, a lot of people would probably be doing that sort of thing. It's like, look, the fuck.
I don't know, if someone did that over here, everyone would just complain. Because people like complaining about everything.
Well, the funny thing is, Sky Commander, one of the guys I stream on Renovations channel,
For these men,
he said if each and every one of those movies had Deadpool in it, I'd buy all of them. That made me think for a second. I was like, you know what? I probably would too.
The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that.
I mean, I knew it was a promotional thing. Once he actually mentioned, yeah, if they had Deadpool in them, I'd buy them all. And you know what? Honestly, I probably would have myself, because that would at least be hilariously funny.
Incinerate. Sets objects and creatures on fire. Ages 12 and up. Yes, I'll take that, thank you.
That almost sounds like that power they had in Legacy of Kain 2. Or Blood Omen 2, I think it was. Where you would eventually get the power of immolation.
I don't know.
It's kind of fun. Well, it's kind of fun. You'd watch all your enemies just go up in flames.
Oh yeah, if I'm going to burn, got the opportunity to burn stuff then. Okay, there's an enemy. You're getting burnt.
The only thing I really didn't like about Blood Omen 2 was the fact that it was just so fucking on rails. I mean, you could kind of roam and explore, but if you wanted to do the storyline, you had to go like practically in a straight fucking line from point A.
I always find that it gets a bit tedious when games are like that, because I'm like, I want to go and explore everything and find every little thing.
Well, the only game I've ever truly forgiven for that was the Ghostbusters video. 2008 or 9, I think, where they actually got the original actors back together to do the voices, and you play the third-person shooter rookie of the team. You get all the cool weapons and ghost traps and shit like that, but it's like you're playing through a movie. Which, honestly, that was the only way I forgave it for being so on rails, is because it was like an interactive.
That sounds fun, actually.
Well, so it does get a little tedious, but at the same time, how well or how badly you do affects how much fun you have playing.
I'm terrible at games, but I still enjoy playing them.
Well, if you can ever get a hold of a copy of Ghostbusters, the video game, I think it's 2009. But get a hold of it, it's fun as hell. They had it on Steam for $10, and now I can't find it anywhere. I thought about buying it for a few people in the last little while, but it's nowhere to be. I could probably re-download it if I needed to, but that's because I already own it. And I hate that they took the multiplayer out of it. That was like the best part, really.
Die, bitch! I mean,
maybe they got rid of it, because by the looks of it, there's a newer one on there that's got really, really bad reviews.
Yeah, that would be the one that came out with the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Which, let's be honest, that movie should have been called Horrorbusters, because it sucked so much dick.
I haven't even bothered seeing it, to be honest. No one asked for it, no one wanted it.
Well, I mean, and they didn't even go for the angle. I mean, Dan Aykroyd came up with the original idea for Ghostbusters. Fine, it was some ridiculous space age thing that he had sort of more sci-fi than it was originally. And then they all tempered it and said, you know what, why don't we just do it as, a couple of guys going into business doing this thing. And, we got the original movie, and yeah, I've heard some of these hipster douchebags whine about, well, it's not the classic masterpiece everybody made. It's not supposed to be fucknut, it's supposed to be a fun fantasy movie. Which it was. did what it set out to do. It was a fun and interesting story. It wasn't supposed to be some brilliant fucking masterpiece.
No, I think my problem is I just have such good memories from like watching the first two as a kid.
Well, yeah, we all have to admit the first time, that first moment when Pete Venkman busts his way out of that room to catch Slimer and does the whole weekend we saw we kicked its ass.
Yeah.
Everybody just probably put their hand over their mouth and did the little tee-hee thing.
Yeah.
Which was part of what made it so much fun. I mean, honestly, the funny part about that whole scene is it took me years to catch on to the fact that Egon was standing beside of him, signaling to him how much to charge. I didn't even notice that like the first 1,000 times I saw it. And then one day I just happened to, I don't remember what happened, but I was just looking at the screen and looked away, and as I was looking back, I caught Egon flashing 4 fingers on his cheek when he was, and Bill Murray just kept talking like he wasn't even looking at Egon, but he was catching the signal. And that was when he said, "We're going to have to charge you 4 big ones, $4,000. And then he keeps on with the spiel, and Egon puts 1 finger on the tip of his nose. And that was how the whole scene played. I didn't even catch that until years after I first seen it.
I didn't even know about that.
No, I was just trying to remember. I think I must have missed that. It makes me want to go and rewatch it now.
Yeah, well, you go watch, because, I mean, even if you just fast forward to that one scene, just watch. Egon's standing there looking at the guy, looking dead on at the guy. Peter's just talking. And you'll see Egon, like, slide 4 fingers up onto his cheek, and then he just sticks 1 finger on the tip of his nose. And it's so subtle that, like I said, I missed it for years.
Outstanding sport. You're proven to be
There's
quite a
times when I
windfall.
wonder if I should go
Now
back
just
and
open the
rewatch
train
it,
tunnel from
just
the security booth
see
there,
if I can
and I'll come out
catch
and jump on.
stupid stuff like that I might have missed in other parts.
It wouldn't surprise me if there's loads of stuff like that. Like from most movies from the 80s, to be fair. Because I think they were allowed to get away with a bit more as well then.
Well, but that wasn't even anything they were really getting away with. Think about it. It was just such a subtle moment in the movie. I would actually be curious to see if anybody caught that scene. I mean, everybody saw the scene, everybody watched it, but all eyes are on Pete Venkman while he's talking to the guy about, how much we're charging, blah, And I guess Egon would have been the one to actually know how much money they needed, as far as, well, we need X amount for research, and we need X amount to pay the bills, we need this and that. So he probably would have known the price range.
It makes sense, actually, yeah.
Well, I mean, Egon built all the equipment, so he would have, he would definitely know, we're gonna, I put all this work and all this time, effort, this amount of money into it, but the equipment's probably wasn't even finished when they got that first job. Probably cheaper to rebuild the Ecto-1 from the ground up than it was to build those fucking proton packs, to be honest with you. Well, I actually wonder if Egon had to rummage through the garbage somewhere to get half the shit he put into it. Like the wiring and stuff. Yeah, it worked well enough for this first job, but now I'm going to have to actually buy good wiring to put in the proton packs for this thing.
Okie Nature says he noticed that scene first time he watched it.
Oh, so he caught it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to believe you, Okie Native, but just because I can't prove you wrong.
I'm actually going to have to... It's in the first one, yes?
Yes.
Right, okay, I'm going to have to...
Just start from the part where they bust out and Peter does the whole we came, we saw, we kicked its ass, and watch through that whole scene. And you'll see Egon signaling Peter while he's talking.
I'll have to look, because it's starting to sound a little bit familiar, but then I might be wrong. Wouldn't be surprised if I am wrong. I've watched many films.
Well, see, the funny thing is how much, you know, like I've seen those videos where people point out things that happen in the background of a movie that, in all honesty, I totally missed it because I'm not looking at the people in the fucking background. I'm looking at the people in the foreground doing things. I mean, unless it was a purposeful scene like the scene in Men in Black where the first Men in Black, when Will Smith's helping deliver that little squid Cthulhu thingy baby.
Mm.
And he's like being thrown around in the background.
Yeah,
by
but that was the whole
giant
point, wasn't it, of that scene?
Yeah, that was the whole joke.
Yeah.
Him in the background. You're trying to listen to the conversation, but you got the distraction in the back of him being thrown around and yelling, and so that was meant to be seen. But then they do a lot of shit in the background in a lot of movies that's so subtle that it's like, what fucking OCD motherfucker was paying that much attention to the background?
I'm pressing space. Okay. What the heck is that?
I don't know. I can't see what you're looking at.
All railcar travel is
Just saw some
until he is found.
big thing. It looked like a kind of a version of my character, but lacking the armor.
Citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair.
Yeah, I've just found that.
Get that key.
So I was just saying, I've just found that Ghostbusters scene on YouTube. I think it's probably something that I saw, but it didn't actually register.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, your eyes are more on Peter because he's speaking. You don't, it's like something in your brain just doesn't register. Like I said, it took me years before I caught it. And when I finally did, then that was all I could see. Because it didn't even dawn on me to pay that much attention to Egon, because it's just so subtle, like I said. But I guess that's why they throw Easter eggs in the movies these days. It's like, blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah, I tend to miss a lot of those.
Well, some Easter eggs they throw in just right in your face. Like best example I can think of was when they threw Captain America's shield in Iron Man 2.
Never saw that.
Really? Well, you never saw the movie, or didn't catch it?
No, I didn't even see the shield. I saw the movie, but I didn't see the shield.
Well, that was the part when he was making the conductor to create the new element.
Yeah, it took
Coulson picks up.
It took me watching a YouTube video to, like saying, oh yeah, the Easter eggs and stuff, and it's like, da 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 da, and it's like, oh yeah. So I'm too busy watching films to try and pick up on these little nuances. Unless I know it's a sort of film that, you have to do that sort of thing.
Well, I do kind of enjoy some of the Easter eggs, especially when it's something you can catch. Like one Easter egg from the game Batman Arkham City. There was an Easter egg in that was kind of telling you what the next Batman Arkham game was going to be about. It was, but you had to go through a specific chain of events to get there. And what it was if you go to the If you're going toward anybody who's played it, who hasn't played it, spoiler alert, you have years, go fuck yourself. There's a part, if you're going over to where the steel mill is, where the Joker stays, there's a little ship in the water. It's over where you do the VR training. You first start out doing the VR training. And it's a Falcone shipping ship, I think. I might have to go back and replay it, but if you go there, there's certain spots in the game where you can pick up like radio signals that aren't part of the game. And if I remember right, they spell out numbers which you have to figure out the letters for. And then you go to that ship and use his little hacking device to open a lock on the ship. And it's a ship that apparently the Scarecrow was doing experiments on the Joker's men on, because you find one of them and he does a little jump scare, screams in your face, like, ah, get him off me, get him off me. And it was sort of alluding to Batman Arkham Knight. But then, of course, that wasn't the next game in the series. It was Batman Arkham Origins, which was still a pretty good game, honestly. I think they could have dropped Arkham Origins perfectly fine, just playing Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Because chronologically, Batman Arkham Origins was supposed to take place before any of the others.
I remember you, monster. You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted that baby girl into a thing so...
Yeah, but everyone seems to think you need a prequel for everything nowadays.
My neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn.
In some cases, if they work it the right way, then it can be fun. But it's totally unnecessary.
Yeah.
Doing it for fun, that's usually when you'll actually enjoy it. Because, I mean, let's face it. Like I said before, I could have completely left Arkham Origins out of the mix and had a blast playing the other. And Rocksteady claiming they can't do a Superman game. What are you, fucking high? The same mechanics would apply to Superman as Batman. But here, I'll give you a hand here, Rocksteady. Make it sort of like make the Superman game like an invasion where Darkseid's coming to the fight. Yeah, that way he can be the final boss. And then Superman will have enemies who are strong enough to challenge him. And you can even throw in little side missions where you have to save civilians. And you'll have to figure out the mechanics of flying around town. But really, would that be any harder than Batman's little grapnel hook / glide function from the fucking the Arkham games? Honestly, I mean, did you not figure that one out? It would give you a chance to make a gigantic fucking sandbox out of Metropolis, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but I mean, Superman hasn't had a particularly good history with video games. Most of them have got terrible reviews.
No, that's because these assholes have to figure out some fucking way to weaken him to the point where he's not as OP as he is in the comic books. But honestly, he wasn't that OP in the comic books until more modern times, where it's like, oh, well, he just draws off the power of the yellow sun, and that makes him so fucking unstoppable. Okay, fine. So give him an enemy that's actually strong enough to, light him up. Darkseid and the Parademons for one fucking thing. That way you got the little mini boss battles in the form of Darkseid's fucking, all his little minions like Vermin, what's his butt? Fucking Kilowback. Granny Goodness and all those motherfuckers that irritate the
Whoa.
I mean, they've got plenty of superpowered villains to keep Superman and Superman can do anything. Well, if the parademons around, but you got to take civilians into account, well, there you go. You can't just punch through any wall you want to. Superman have to be smarter about it and use his X-ray vision like Batman's.
Fucking thing. Sorry about that.
What?
My game just literally just crashed to desktop for no reason.
Okay.
Fucking thing.
Hey, perfect. You can that make a good super.
Well, the thing is, they should be able to make a Superman game, because they can do stuff like the Spider-Man games where they're swinging through the fucking through the buildings and around the buildings and stuff. Then sure, all we need to do is move the characters, basically how the character moves, and remove the
Well, I don't see what the fucking problem is. It's like, okay, so have it to where if you do fly, you run the risk of being spotted by Darkseid ships. That way you have to like sparingly fly really low. You know what? It's not that hard to do. Come up with a valid reason why Superman can only fly so high or so fast. Maybe Darkseid actually got smart and burst sort of a small kryptonite bomb over the city that weakens Superman enough that it makes it harder to do, and then you could come up with power-ups to, kind of restore Superman's power. Or as the game progresses, he just gets stronger because the kryptonite's, dissipating in the air. What the fuck ever. Just, it's not that fucking hard, man. I mean, to be honest with you, the best Superman game I ever played was the Superman game that was in arcades. I think Taito, T-A-I-T-O, made the game. And it wasn't that bad. It was an alien invasion. All the enemies you fought were super powerful. They had the side-scrolling, bits, but not very high. Had the levels where you could fly and punch things or shoot your heat vision like lasers, and it was fun. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. And I picked on half of it. Hello?
Hello, so I was
But yeah, but
I was killing things.
Everything I said, Miss Shade?
You're starting to break up a little bit, by the way.
Yeah, I'll probably have to.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really have a huge opinion on Superman, to be fair, because I've never been a massive fan of it. But I mean, looking at what's needed for a game, it really shouldn't be difficult. I mean, look at how many games there are already out there where you have stuff that flies. It's not like it's something that's never been done and done well. So, I don't know.
Well, I mean, and they crammed the fucking Batmobile into Arkham Knight Rider for like the entirety of the goddamn game, and it was more of a chore than anything else, but it was still fun to run around in the Batmobile.
Well, it's kind of, you expect the Batmobile, if it's a Batman game, it would feel a bit wrong if it wasn't there, like in one form or another.
Well, but in Arkham City, it wasn't there at all. which the landscape made it impossible to have the Batmobile, so it made sense. But Arkham Knight, they just shoehorned that motherfucker in, and that's what the Riddler based every fucking puzzle he made around was, oh, hey, you're gonna be running around in the Batmobile. Let me create some puzzles for it. It's like, Riddler, I swear to God, you talk high and mighty, but you are a fucking retard, I swear.
I want you to remember face.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been huge on Batman, but he does have some of the coolest bad guys.
Yeah, and oddly enough, he's one of those that he has so few bad guys that actually have powers, but he has enough of them to keep it interesting. I mean, the Joker, the Riddler, the Penguin, and the Scarecrow don't have powers, but they're like him. They exploit gadgets to do their thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze, I guess he kinda has superpowers, but not really.
Well, he's kind of just got a fancy suit more than anything.
Well, yeah, but he actually had an accident that made it where that suit was necessary. So that's why I say he kinda has superpowers, but not really. Because he can't survive out of sub-zero conditions.
Yeah.
If it gets like if there's any temperature in this, so much as a warm fart would. I guess that's why he doesn't eat burritos.
I mean, to be fair, when it comes to comic book stuff, I tend to be more a fan of like the Vertigo type of stuff. So,
could you imagine? Now that I actually think about it, could you imagine what can Mr. Freeze eat that won't fucking heat him up so much it would kill him? Because I would imagine just eating like a toasted sandwich would probably kill his ass because it'd be too hot. I wonder if he has to eat like cold vegetables. It's like eating a microwave plate of vegetables.
I don't know. Maybe he just lives on like ice cream.
Honestly, I don't really know. Yeah, I bet he doesn't have a problem with brain freeze. I can fucking tell you that. So his brain's already colder than the damn ice cream.
Oh, the only problem when I think of Mr. Freeze, all that pops in my head is like Arnie being terrible at it. Mind you, that whole film.
Dinosaurs! The Ice Age!
That whole film was a bit of a car wreck, really, to be fair.
It was, but it was just stupid. It was entertaining. Yeah, honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I hated that movie, but then I watched it again later and kind of shut off that part of my brain that says, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, this movie's not bad if you shut that part of your brain off.
Yeah, I remember going to the cinema to see it, and sort of coming out and going, I really enjoyed that, but it was really, really bad.
It was. I mean, Joel Schumacher's gayer than Liberace's house cat. That's part of the problem. That's why you had bat nipples on the bat suit.
Oh God, yeah.
And the whole bat butt crack thing. That was.
Oh God, that annoys me so much.
That was the part of the movie where he was fapping like Fappy the Clown.
I was like, there are too many bum shots of the bat suit. Just unnecessary.
Well, I think people bitched about it, so they threw Batgirl's bat butt in there. Because all the suit up scene.
You're breaking up really badly.
Mm-hmm.
Required them to, hey chat, hey, I've been so signal.
Yeah, We kind of missed all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, nah. The only part I said was, yeah.
To generate chain lightning.
Yeah, I got chain lightning now. Oh shit. Did not see you there.
Good morning, all.
Hello.
Alright.
Yep.
Look over to my signals. Oh, you missed making fun of maps.
Damn it. Shit. Oh, you distracted me, you arsehole. Oh, motherfucker. Got it, finally. Oh, and I died. Bollocky bollocks. Ow, my arse hurts.
Oh, you're not having a good time of it, are you?
Right, what's this? I'll take you. Oh. Well, it took me a while to get killed, so you know. And if it wasn't, if that game hadn't, if the game hadn't crashed not long ago, I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have died.
Mm.
Oh, sneaky bastard!
Religious rights, Doctor. You're free to kneel before whatever.
Saki, I take it you are working tomorrow?
Liberty is our only law.
No, not Saki, sorry. Quacks.
Yes.
Gay.
You're gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. No. Yes, I am working tonight or tomorrow for you freaks. So,
oh, we're the ones in the wrong time zone, are we?
Yes. So yeah, you guys might decide to do a little side mission or something. Maybe like a sports day, and you can like role play doing the javelin or something. But
I don't know. But it all depends really on if the other guys are doing.
I'm really sick of this working Sunday night thing because I really like my sessions of D&D.
Tell your bosses, you can't work Sundays.
Sorry, boss, I can't work Sunday nights because I want to go and play pretend with my friends.
Hey, you don't need to say that. You just say that you've got prior engagements or some bollocks.
I'm sure people have probably heard worse excuses than, yes, I've got to get to my D&D game.
Exactly. So, got these little ones coming out now as well. Personnel rounds. That sounds quite Die, you bastard! Oh.
Daddy, you're never gonna hurt.
It's okay, little girl. I will adopt you, and then when you've got all of the stuff that's needed, I will then gut you and take what I need. Nothing to be afraid of.
For the time being.
Yeah. Right. How the hell did I miss that stuff? Right, I need healing. And I don't know where I left the healing thingy. See, this is what happens when Australians turn up, they just completely distract me.
Our accents are pretty sexy.
It wasn't that, I had to, my brain had to sort of go, okay, dumb it down, dumb it down, dumb it down.
Oh, is that what you have to
and it just threw me right off.
It must be a real struggle for you to be monosyllabic.
Yeah. Here it is. Monosyllabic.
Family, that monster has taken another
Oh shit, it just put me off.
Just realised you don't know what monosyllabic means?
Well, yeah, there's that, but no, it wasn't that. No, what it is when the little girl is harvesting the dead body, you get like it's kind of like in Left 4 Dead when you do something, it sets off an alarm, and then you get the like the horde turn up, same sort of deal. Ah, she's done. Good. Fucking sneaky bastard. Get here. Really? You're not done? Oh, fucking, what the fuck? Yeah, you just stand there and drink that shit. Yeah, well done.
Are you gonna...
Shut up. Shut up.
Right, I think I'm going to call it a night because it's getting late and I need to sleep. I'll catch you later.
Okay, catch you later.
See ya.
That is how it works. So the last two good and useful Australians were Paul Hogan and the Crocodile Hunter. Are you going to respond to Okie Native?
I didn't hear what you said.
Okie Native put, that is how it works. So the last two good and useful Australians were Paul Hogan and the Crocodile Hunter.
You don't talk about Steve Irwin. He's a national treasure. No, he was a bit of a joke in Australia. No one really liked him.
Why?
Because he was just silly.
Yeah, that was the whole thing though, weren't it? Because he was silly. Nothing That's all of them. Let's just make sure I've not missed anything. Purchase gene upgrades. That's right, make fun of the one person that makes your country look good. According to Okie Native.
Well, Okie Native can eat a bag of dick. If he likes. He or she. Or it.
Okie Native is male.
So they. I'd appreciate it if the oppressive Okie Native, because he's male, would shut up.
But he's a minority, so you know he gets. Yeah.
Is he Australian? Then he's not. If he's not, he has privilege.
No, he's actually Native American.
Shit.
Yeah. So he's got even more privilege. Well, he's got more thingy points than you. He's one of the Indians. Isn't that right, okay?
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Playing my game, streaming it. See, Saki sort of brings up a good point.
Saki has never brought up a good point.
It says, we sent all criminals to Australia. I think they came out okay in the end. Well, you think about it. We sent our criminals, to Australia, and so we sent the worst of the worst of our country, and look how it turned out in the end.
Fucking awesome.
It's like a really nice place. So even our worst turns like a bit of a shit ton kind of country into at least half of it into kind of not paradise, but.
Your people didn't mainly send the worst of the worst. You sent pickpockets and people who stole a loaf of bread for their family.
We sent criminals. So that's how good the British people are and were to this world.
A bunch of criminals?
No, well we actually sent our worst people to a backwater, no name, God knows what it is, little speck, on the other side of the world, and even our criminals turned it into a bit of a paradise. So
they definitely didn't decimate an entire native population.
Well, clearly not. They're still breathing, aren't there? There's still some kicking around.
Are you hungry, buddy? Do you need to go outside? I've got to go sort out what this one wants. Okay. What do you want? You want to go see Mummy? I'm not playing. So let me get this straight. The so-called civilized country of the world had so many criminals, they had to send them all to a different country.
No, it's not the fact that we had so many criminals. It was just that we didn't want criminal elements in our country, so we just went, you know.
And you don't know your own history.
I barely know my own name, for fuck's sake.
With one of those. Try the pawn shop downtown.
They were storing them in ships on the Thames, and the ships became overcrowded. They had so many criminals that they had to send them to a different country.
Yeah, but let's face it, though. At that point in time, you know, more than likely, you know, most people were poor and needed food, etc. So, in some ways, we actually went, there you go. There's a whole country for you to play with. So, you know. So it's not that way. You see, okay, yeah, with the old, you know, definitely didn't decimate any natives everywhere they've ever gone. You see, the thing is, yeah, okay, we might have turned up at a country and gone, yeah, you know, we need to make room, so, you know, we obviously left some because we didn't want to completely, you know, wipe out. But then, you know, we turned up in these countries and then we brought...
Civilized them, is that what you did?
Yes, we civilized what was left. It's true, though.
So you're a hero. Oh, I get it.
Damn right I'm a hero. Superman has posters of me. He goes, oh, I wish I could be him one day. And I'm like, yeah, not a chance.
Sleepy time is here.
Saying you've been here from the start. Backseat on the little one.
Eat shit, you bastard. Damn it. Where'd he go? Come on. Set you on fire! Okay, that's good. That's fine. That's it, just keep running at me.
Just keep running.
I don't mind shooting at you, you know, if you're going to line up. Right. Nope, that doesn't work. Be quick, girl, because, you know...
The monster has taken another of our children, family. He would turn her from us just as he did to Eleanor. Show this thing what befalls the boogeyman when he steps into our garden.
Shit. Bang, bitch. Oh, you are taking the piss. It's crashed on me again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and, you know, him that's on the channel, you know, in the chat with me right now. I say him, yeah, but I shouldn't really misgender the person because I think it's one of those, you know, really weird, you know, really confused sort of things. But anyway, seeing as it's gonna crash on me, I'm gonna have to find something else to play for another day. So if any has got any suggestions, if you
Minecraft,
shut up. If if you're in Meg's Discord, if you just send me a DM in there, or if you can send a message through YouTube, do that. I've got a Twitter account. I don't really use it, but if you want to send me a message through that, you know, just something, any, you know, just suggestions. And Socky, yes, I did look at that Overlord, and it wasn't for me.
his Twitter account is mainly used for posting pictures of horse dongs.
No, there's about 5 pictures. One is somebody was kissing a rifle, which was requested to change it into a dildo, which I did. And then there's some taking the piss out of Drunken Uncle, and that's about it. But I don't, like I say, I don't use it. So, but yeah. Anyway, I bid you all guys good night, and I'll catch you later.